Yeah, hello everyone. In this tutorial, I'm going to try and design a model wardrobe from scratch. So let's go to new from template. So we can decide to choose any of the templates that we have in SketchUp. I would like to work in the centimeter unit, you know. So first and foremost, I want to save what I've been doing initially. I can call it shoe rack. Shoe rack, yeah, this is what I want to save, what I've been doing initially. So I put in one of my folders. Sorry about that. Okay, so now we are on to what I'm trying to work on to model. Um, then we can also save this one. And then I put it, I could call it wardrobe. Wardrobe. Okay, so trying to model a wardrobe, and we're going to start from scratch. So I'll make my wardrobe to be 180 centimeter by uh, let's try about 60 centimeter. I wanna guess. Right, let's make it about 180 by 180. The height's gonna be 180 centimeter. The the let's say the breadth is going to be the length is going to be 180. The breadth is going to be 120. Why the depth is going to be 40. So let's do it like that. We'll start off by using a rectangle, and then I'll come here. I'll do sorry, let me put this default tree by the side. So we'll come here so that I can see what my dimension is saying. So we'll come here, we'll say 120 by 120 comma 40. Okay, 120 centimeter comma 40. Okay, so we're going to raise that up to press pull, and then raise that up to 180 centimeter, right? So that's 180 centimeter. And then on this side of the on this side, let me draw like this tape measure tool. So I'll do 120, right? Is that correct? Okay, this should be, sorry about that. So let's make that about 80. Make that about 80. So we made about 80 centimeter, right? So in this case, this area is going to be our it's going to be a drawer. It's going to be a drawer in these two sides. So try and partition it into series of steps, and then let's see where we go from there. Right, so let's make this about 120. So that's 60 upward. So let's do like 60. Sorry about that. 60. Hit enter. Right, 60 centimeter. So to we can decide to make this 2 centimeter thickness, right? So we'll do it about yeah, offset. We'll do it like offset of 2 centimeter 2. Okay, then we press pull backward. So let's try and push pull backward. So let's push pull this to the end. So let's push pull it to about 38 centimeter. Okay, right. So next is that we are going to push pull this to as well. Then I can demarcate this. Let's demarcate. Okay, and then I'll do like tape measure to about 2 centimeter to give it a thickness of 2 centimeter, right? So then I'll draw a line, connect it, right? So let's do another line, or we'll do the measuring tape 2 centimeter, then another 2 centimeter, right? So I'll draw a line from here downward to join this. Draw another line from here to join this. Okay. So then we'll do a push pull. 78 centimeter backward, 78 centimeter backward. So we've done that. All right. So the next is to try and create like a step that can be, used in this case to cover this. So I'll draw a rectangle. We can decide to do 38 by let's take our measurement. It's about 36, right? Then the length is 38 and the height is going to be 2 centimeters. So we'll do a rectangle of 38 by 36, 38 by 36, 38 comma 36. Yeah, what I believe. Then push pull to about 2 centimeter, right? So then we'll make this a group. Okay, you right click and then you see make group. Okay, so let's proceed. Then you click on M, which stands for move rather. Then we can move this into position. Let me see. Oh, sorry, I've done it the other way around. So I need to rotate this 360. Need to rotate it 180 rather. So let's move once more. Okay, so let's move. So we're going to use this as a basis, and I can move it up to like 25 centimeter. So I just move it about 25 centimeter upward or thereabout. So let's move about 27 centimeter, 25 centimeter. Okay, and then we'll do times let's see, times 3 times 3 of that. Oh, it's not going through. Let's do 25 centimeter, 25, and then I do times 3. Oh, it's not responding. Okay, so I'll move it, and then I press on control. I'll do 25, then control. I move again, do 25. Then I do control, and I move it up. So once you press move, and then you press control button, you see a plus sign around the move tool, and then it means that you can duplicate what you're moving. So 25, right? So we have this partitioning around here. Okay, so let's move on to this partitioning here. That can be to press control, then move a partitioning, move it to this partition, take it downward. Let's go to the middle, right? So in this area, I'm going to use it as a shoe rack. I'm going to use a shoe rack for this section, right? So let's see. And then remember the thickness of the board is going to be 2 centimeters. So we'll do 2 centimeter measuring. Click on line. Click on line. Then we can move this to make this thickness 2 centimeter. So we're going to delete this measuring lines. We're going to delete them later. So just for us to be able to get a perfect length, right? So draw a line across here, draw another line. Okay, so that is that about that. We can push pull this backward just like we've done before to about 38 as well, 38 centimeter. Okay, we have that. So we could make this you can make it like a shoe rack, and then this you can keep our clothes. Can put your clothes in here. So let's look for the middle of this. Things about the middle, then we can adjust. So let's make this, can constrain the movement to 78 by 38, 78 by 38, comma 38. Constrain that movement. So let's delete this. Delete. We're going to delete this. Okay, that's been deleted, and I'll delete this as well. delete. So we'll make this can make it into a group. Make it into a group, and then in the group, I'm going to push pull it to 2 centimeters. So 2, right? So that's that. And then it can now move. Let's delete this downward part. Coming. Okay. So let's move it back into position. Then you can now move back into the set position. So you have this, right? So let's open up this the create board for this. Create a line around here. Okay. Then create another line. Right, yeah, it's also 2 centimeters, also gonna be 2 centimeter. So we can make it this way. Create out two measuring to 2 centimeter, take it down, then line. Also take note you can use L, letter L to depict line. So then we'll push pull backward to 38 centimeter as well. 38. Okay, we have this. And then you can make this where you hang your clothing. So we'll do like a rod, make like a pole, or we'll call it a rod from this corner to the other corner. So let's see. So what I'm going to do next is going to make this a group. I'm going to make everything a group. So I'll just delete some of the lines. So I'll make this a group. Okay, like a group. Right. So we're going to create the rod here. So let's come here. Can put it in the middle. Find the middle ground. Yeah. Right. And then we push pull, or we'll create a circle. Let's create a circle around here. You could make it 1.5, or okay, let's make it 1. To be more than that. Go back. Can do like 1 centimeter radius. Okay. So yeah. Take this upward. Then take L. Take this upward. Okay. So we delete this. Right. So we have something like this. And then the next is to push pull. Let's push pull. Right. That's about, we can make it about 2 centimeter as well. 2 centimeter, or make it about 1.5. 1.5. Okay. So let's make this as a group. Make it a group, then click M and control, you move to the other side. So let's close this up. I'm going to close this up, or rather, you can decide to move this, then move it to the surface. Uh, Call it okay. So then we fill it up. We can do that again because I think I did not make good justice to that from the outset. So I think this is where the the issue arises from. So let's just assume that this is covered, or you can do it like this. Uh, we can do like a mirror image of this. Press Control, then you can move. Sorry. So I'm going to delete this. Then I'll move this into position. Put it on the surface. Okay. So we're done with that. Then we can now make a road connecting from one point to another. So I think that should be about 78. So let's do it like a road, 1 centimeter radius. We can lock it up into the axis of red axis. So we'll do 1 centimeter. Then you can now push pull to about 78 centimeter. Then make it a group. Make it a group, and then we can move. Can move it down to the edge. And ensure that it's alignment. Right. So let's do one. Move it by one. Okay. So I think we need to break this down a bit so that you can have enough space for the hanger to stay on the hanger upload to stay on. Okay, so we just bring it out. Let's bring it down. Oops. Make it a group. So I'll bring this down. Oh, still having the same issue. But this is what I'm going to do because of time. I'm going to bring this down a bit. Just this one. I'm going to bring this one down, and then I can delete that to, I think 15 or 10 should be okay, or 12 should be okay. Or can we bring it up a bit to about 4? Okay, I think that's excellent. A bit, then we can delete all of this, or even bring it down too. Okay, I can delete this since using some kind of a delay. Make it a group. Let's see. It's gonna change. Okay, so I think I can still manage. Can still manage on with this. Right, I can to delete these lines. Yeah, I can delete that. Just to make it look perfectly, perfectly fixed. Uh, just to clean up properly. All right. So once that is done, then you have this. Then we can put a drawer in this place. So let's put a door for the wardrobe. Put it here, and then we'll also hang a drawer. All right. So we'll take measurement of. Let's take a measurement. Right. At this junction, you can also decide to stop. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to continue from there and add on the door and the drawer. Yeah, cheers.